when someone steals $100,000 from you, you kind of don't forget. At the time of the attack, I was the president and CEO of Pegasus Manufacturing in Middletown, Connecticut. And we were doing 2 fabricated assemblies and machine components for the aerospace and defense industry. So everything that flies had our parts on it. Every submarine had our components on it. And we thought we were, pretty well protected as far as cybersecurity attacks and our IT infrastructure and honestly all of our compliance systems.
My name is Anna Mumford, and I am a cybersecurity consultant with CONNSTEP. I've guided more than 100 manufacturers in the implementation of cybersecurity practices to safeguard their operations. For the 4th year in a row, the manufacturing sector has been named the #1 target for cyber attacks across all industries worldwide, and 90% of those were small and medium-sized manufacturers. Bad actors can access your systems in so many ways: phishing emails, malware, weak employee passwords, or unsecured third-party vendors.
Our CFO got a Adobe update. So it's like we get almost, it seems like daily or at least weekly in our lives. And he did the Adobe update, and it turned out they were and had been living in our system for over 200 days. And the PDF download was the way they were able to enter it. Someone on the other side who was attacking us got greedy with a financial password that our CFO maintained from doing all of our banking and stole $100,000 out of our bank account.
Breaches target important information like your financial data, intellectual property, contractual information, or critical manufacturing assets. Manufacturers in the supply chain are particularly vulnerable to attacks. Bad actors target the weakest links through which they can gain access to the plans and systems of the larger organization.
When we found out that it happened, I certainly took it personally as not only the leader of the organization, but as an integral part of the supply chain, and felt that, I personally and we as a company had failed our customers, had failed the supply chain, had failed the industry really by being vulnerable to these attacks when we thought we were pretty well protected.
Whether you are a small job shop or a mid-sized manufacturer, if you have not assessed the vulnerabilities of your critical assets and secured your systems with a thoughtful, top-down cybersecurity strategies, you are taking a huge risk.
Well, the long-term effect for us was that we made significant investments in cybersecurity thereafter. It's like getting robbed in your home. What do you do after a robbery? You probably go out and buy the best burglary protection, theft protection equipment you can to make sure it never happens again.
Is your system security up to the challenge? The time to act is now, and CONNSTEP is here to help.